Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm coming to you with an Armada squad builder using Ryan Kingston's fleet builder, and we're going to go a little Black Dice crazy for the Empire. One of the reasons I'm doing this today is before I go too far into it, I wanted to show you a picture of a buddy of mine who is at GenCon right now, just showed me. And what are you looking at? Well, this is some of the display area for FFG, and it's, whoa. What's going on, everybody? I'm going to come to you today with a squad builder, but first I wanted to show you this picture that my friend just sent me today from GenCon. This is the FFG's blank shelf amongst Star Wars stuff. This is a lot of blank space. Could this mean that something huge is coming? That's a lot of blank space there for their in-flight brief that's going to be Friday, so there's definitely enough room here, I think, to fit a superstar destroyer, guys. So with that in mind, let's get to the building. I am coming to you today. Well, all right, let's do this. I'm building an Imperial squad. I'm using Ryan Kingston's fleet builder. I'll put a link in the description below, and we're gonna go a little black die crazy today. So there's been some talk about gladiators. I figured I wanted to try to do some gladiators without the Demolisher title. So instead of using Insidious as well, I'm gonna kind of go with disposable gladiators, right? I'm gonna load them up. We're gonna use a lot of external racks today. The whole point here is get in and throw as many dice as possible, and we're going to try to do that. I'm going to have an initiative bid here. I'm going to try to be first player, and we'll see how that much works. I'm also going to throw out a couple of raiders, and we'll give them external racks as well. All right, look at this. So we're going to go on Black Die crazy today because I'm excited. I'm hoping, man. And I said, if you guys follow me, I've said this before, but you know, if they do announce the Superstar Destroyer, I'm going to double. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. If either one of my predictions are right, if we're getting a ground game with AT-AT walkers, I want AT-AT walkers. If I see AT-AT walkers, then yes, and I'm not counting the ones that are already in Rebellion because those are way too small. But if we get AT-AT walkers or a Superstar Destroyer, I'm doubling the giveaway. But either way, there will be another cool stuff gift card giveaway coming up after GenCon. So yeah, so that's kind of, so stay tuned for that. But all right, so we got 4 external racks, we've got 2 raiders, 2 glads. We're gonna give all of them ordnance experts as well. So let's, you know, just black dice bonanza going on right here. And this isn't really, I mean, this is already 4 ships. Each has tremendous capability here, and we're only at 228 points. Now I'm gonna add an interdictor combat refit. No, I could go combat or suppression. I need to come back and revisit the combat refit, but I'm going to go with the suppression refit right now. Suppression refit is fun. I mean, all right, we're going to give it targeting scrambler. That's the first and foremost, right? And I'm going to give it the interdictor title so we can use targeting scrambler twice. Why am I putting targeting scrambler in here? Because it's just a perfect match for a Black Dice Mayhem Fest. It's going to help keep the gladiators alive. It's going to help keep the raiders alive. It's going to help everybody survive, and that's what's great about the targeting scrambler. And I've got another option on here. I'm not doing anything with speed, so I don't need the G8. I'm falling more and more in love with grab shift reroute for all, especially with all the new objectives, and then you've got things like dust clouds now too, and extra stations. You can do a lot more with this, so grab shift reroute is going to influence which objectives we will pick as well, although we're hoping to be first player, and hopefully we won't need those. One of the things that's going to make this more playable, though, is I'm going to toss on disposable capacitors. Now our blue dice can be used at long range, and we've got a lot of blue dice there. This gives this guy a real good shot, all right? And he's going to try to keep up with everybody else. Now there are some things we could add, but in the interest of keeping the points down, I'm going to leave it like this. Oh, I will put Mahdi on here. We're going to go with Mahdi. He's also designed to help keep our raiders and gladiators alive long enough to shoot those external racks, right? So I got a lot of stuff to help keep these little guys alive, make them more playable, hopefully, right? Another thing somebody brought up to me recently, and I had never really thought about doing this, but it's totally realizing. It just says, while attacking at close range, you may discard this card to add 2 black dice to your attack pool. This can be against a squadron. So a lot of you have probably known that, and you're probably saying, duh. But for those of you who had never thought about that, this is giving a raider 4 black dice against the squadron. You know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway. Well, we need to get... I'm going to add one more. I'm going to add a Gazanti class cruisers. And this is for a couple of reasons. For one, I do need some squadrons. I don't need a whole lot of squadrons, but I need some squadrons. Mahdi works well with this too. It makes a 4 hull, which is pretty good for a flotilla. He can pass out some tokens. He can have the interdictor do some engineering if he needs to. But also, yeah, for all these guys too. But now I got a lot of activations, man. Look at this. This is 6 activations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good. All right, let's throw on a couple of TIE fighters. I'm not going real squadron heavy here, but 396 is pretty good. We can drop this more. We can drop the squadrons. Sorry, we can drop some of this stuff down a little bit. One of the things I could do is I could drop comms net. I don't need that. 394 gets me a little bit lower, and I could probably drop. I could probably drop grab shift reroute if I really needed to. I don't have to have that. It's not crucial for this build, so I could get as low as 392. Now, in this instance, that could give me enough for another TIE fighter, but I really want to be first player. If you're running this many black dice, you definitely want to be first player. So I will stop there with 392. No, actually, I'm going to go up a little bit more. I would run this as a casual game and then refine it maybe a little bit more. I'm going to keep grab shift reroute on there, just for the heck of it. This gives me an easier time when I'm first player picking the second player's objectives, because now, oh, station assault? Okay, well, I'll pull that station closer to me, right? Things like that. So now let's pick objectives just in the event that I have to use them. So one of the things is, station assault. Station assault's pretty nice here, because now I can push the stations, I can pull them really far back towards me. What else do we got? I don't think advanced gunnery is going to be good here. Not for black dice. Opening salvo. We do have a lot of ships. Opening salvo is a possibility. It's a distinct possibility. The problem is some of my ships might get destroyed before they ever get to shoot. So I'm not crazy about opening salvo here. As a matter of fact, a single CR90 with opening salvo on the opposing side would get a real nice benefit from that. And that would be unfun for me. So I'm going to go with station assault. Let's try to take advantage of the interdictor, right? Well, what are we going to add for the yellow one? Now, I did not add strategic, so I don't have any strategic stuff in here, but I can move things around. We can move contested outpost. That's a decent one. I kind of like that. We can add hyperspace assault. No. Fleet ambush. No. I'm thinking. I mean, planetary ion cannon is always good, but I like contested outpost for them. We'll put it a little closer to me. I mean, the interdictor's got a lot of dice, but I think this one is command points, right? Sums up the command values. I can pull it far enough back that I'll be able to get a number of tokens off of that. So that's a good one. And I think my favorite one for this is a salvage run. Salvage run is probably my favorite for an interdictor right now. And I definitely have enough ships that we will be able to take care of, get all of those objective points right away. So those are my 3 objectives, and those are specifically for what grab shift reroute is for. And so if I face any with those, I can do that as well. So that is the list. Let's take a look at it over here. Boom, there it is. So we've got the interdictor suppression refit, 2 Raider 1s, 2 Gladiator 1s, Gazanti cruisers, 2 TIE fighters, smaller squadron support, but a lot of anti-squadron dice between those raiders. External racks we could use if we needed to. It's not bad. There's definitely some ways we could change this list around a little bit, but we're just going black dice crazy right now in hopes of ushering in a new wave of Imperial supremacy with a Superstar Destroyer hopefully coming. I have no insider knowledge of this. It's pure speculation, but and wishful thinking. But I really hope so. I can't wait to see what they announce, guys. And that's a big shelf. Let's take another look at it. Big shelf right there. What do you think? What do you think is coming? Oh boy, it's going to be exciting. Very exciting. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed. Hit the little bell for alerts so you can find out when I'm posting new stuff. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed. If you like this video, leave a comment, give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate all of those very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and you're really helping me out with all of the comments. I get a lot of really good feedback, and I have a lot of great videos planned. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.